The future of work conversation has been happening since 2020. And in 2026, 6 years later, most organizations still haven't figured it out. RTO mandates are creating resentment. Hybrid policies are inconsistently enforced. A new concept called polyworking is emerging that challenges everything we assumed about the employment relationship. And the professionals navigating this well are doing so deliberately, not by accident. This is what the talent. Let's be honest about the current state. The fully remote era is largely over for large organizations. Most major employers have implemented some form of RTO. Amazon 5 days. JP Morgan 5 days. Goldman Sachs 5 days. Meta 3 days minimum. The direction of travel is clear. But here is what the data shows about how employees feel. 68% of workers globally are what researchers call career cushioning. Building safety nets, networking, upskilling because they feel uncertain about their future with their current employer. More than 80% of professionals are considering a career move in 2026. The RTO mandate is accelerating both trends. When you remove flexibility from a workforce that restructured their lives around it, you don't get productivity. You get compliance with exit planning running in the background. A concept worth understanding. Polyworking. The practice of holding multiple simultaneous income streams, not just a side hustle alongside a primary job, but a deliberate portfolio of professional commitments. Consulting. Part-time roles. Project-based work. Content creation. The BLS estimates 8 to 10 million Americans currently hold more than one job. But polyworking goes further. It is a fundamental shift in how professionals are thinking about the employment relationship. Not one employer. One portfolio. Not job security from a single organization. Financial security from multiple streams. The Great Contraction is accelerating this shift. When 100,000 workers are cut in 5 months, many of the people who survived are quietly building what comes next. Not because they're disloyal. Because they're rational. Organizations mandating 5-day RTO are making a calculation. That in-office presence equals productivity. That culture requires physical proximity. That the costs of attrition from the mandate are worth the benefits of having everyone back. The data on that calculation is mixed at best. Stanford economist Nicholas Bloom's research confirms. Hybrid work, 2 to 3 days in office, produces equivalent productivity to full-time in office with significantly higher retention. The employees who leave due to RTO mandates are disproportionately the highest performers. The ones with the most options. The ones who can leave. The ones you most need to keep. The people who show up 5 days a week because they have no other option are not the workforce you built the mandate to protect. That is the uncomfortable calculation most organizations have not done honestly. Flexibility in 2026 is not just about where you work. It is about how work is structured entirely. Schedule flexibility. Output-based rather than hours-based measurement. Autonomy over how work gets done, not just where. The organizations winning the talent competition in 2026 are not necessarily the ones offering the most remote days. They are the ones offering the most genuine autonomy. Clear outcomes. Trusted execution. Measured on results, not on presence. That model requires better management. More precise goal setting. Stronger accountability systems. It is harder to build than an attendance policy. But the retention data on organizations that do it well is unambiguous. People stay where they feel trusted. They leave where they feel monitored. The future of work is not a destination. It is a negotiation that is happening right now in every organization. Between what employers want and what employees need. Between presence and productivity. Between control and trust. The professionals who understand the landscape, who know their rights, their value, and their options, are navigating that negotiation from a position of strength. The ones who don't know what they're worth or what's available to them are accepting whatever terms they're given. That gap is what this channel exists to close. Comment future below. This is what the talent. The move is yours.